So here we are at the front page of the Avalon Acting and Modeling Center site, and what I want to do is, in this video, I want to show you how to edit pages. So, you see, I'm here in the front page, and one thing I want to show you is when you're logged in, as I am here, it doesn't matter whether you're in the front of the WordPress interface, the actual site, or whether you're in the administrative interface, the back end of the WordPress interface. It doesn't matter. This bar is going to stay right across here the entire time you're logged in. So I'm just going to come here and I'm just going to click on this, and that's just going to take me immediately into the dashboard. I could have come down here, and when I'm back here, you can see I could have came down here and I could have clicked on dashboard, but these two links do the exact same thing. So it takes you right to the dashboard there. And here I want to come down, and I want you to look here. This little menu is going to slide out. It's got pages. You got one that says add new and one that says all pages. I'm going to click on all pages, and that's going to take me to a very familiar WordPress interface. And this shows you the content of something. Doesn't matter whether it's posts right here. I'm going to get the content of posts, and you're going to see the titles up here may be a little different. Here on the page, I have a title, an author, and a date. But here on posts, I have a title, author, categories, tags, and a date. And also I have this, which also denotes the amount of comments that have been posted to that post. Okay. Posts are like blog posts, and we'll get into those later. These are the actual pages of the site. So if I'm to actually go to the site here, okay, and you'll see our menu, you'll see Home, Portfolio, About Us, Services, and Contact Us. And here you see all of these pages represented right here. Now I can take, and when I hover over these, you'll notice I get a little menu down here. Okay, edit, quick edit, trash, view. Okay, once again, in WordPress, there's a lot of redundancy. Well, if I click the title or I click edit, it does the exact same thing, and it takes me into that page so that now I can look at the content of this page. Okay, and now I can edit it. So I clicked over here. I'm going to look at the visual editor, and as you'll see, I came over here, and once I have the visual editor up, I also click this little thing right here. If you hover over it, it says show hide kitchen sink, and you want to show the kitchen sink. What that does is that gives you a very familiar set of tools right here. So Wysiwyg Editor, what you see is what you get editor. Okay, and you're able to do things like bold text, italicize text, strike through text, change them for paragraphs to heading formats. Very, very simple editing. It's just a direct and simple Wysiwyg editor is what you've got right there. And so you don't have to know how to write code to edit these pages. I could come over here directly to this area right here, and this is the area that's going to write my code. Or I can just come right over here and I can edit stuff in a Wysiwyg editor. As we see, if we view the page right now, we don't have anything on the About Us page here. So I'm just going to go ahead and add just some sample content. And I'm going to make it a heading, and I'm going to change the color of the font to this green color right here. And I'm going to click Update. I'm going to come back over here to the About Us page and click on this, and now you're going to see I have sample content. Now it's not showing as green because I have CSS rules that are overriding this and that won't allow this to be green actually because of this. So in this particular framework, it's going to want to stay black. So that is an unfortunate side effect of this framework. But if you do have content that you want to be a different color, just let us know, and we can actually create specific CSS rules for that, and then create short codes that will allow you to actually just wrap this in a short code. So anyway, that is how you add content to a page. It's pretty direct and to the point, and you can just, like I said, just delete that content. We don't want that content in there. Once again, as you see, it's reflected on the front end here, and that sample content is now gone. We have a comment section down here. If you do not want this comment section, there isn't a way to get rid of it per page, okay? All you do is let us know. If you don't want this comment section, we're just going to go in there and we remove that. It's just a line of PHP code. So the next thing I want to go over here while we're in here is I want to go over menus right here. Okay, so I'm going to come over here. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add a page is what I'm going to do. I'm going to add a brand new page, and I'm just going to call it test page. And then I'm just going to publish it is all I'm going to do. I'm going to come down here to appearance and come over to menus. Okay. Now these are the menus, and you'll see it reflected right of the Avalon site. Now you'll see I just added test page. Now I have most recent and view all. See, so I'm going to come over to view all, and you'll see right here is the test page that I just saved. Now I'm going to come over and I'm going to click Add to Menu. Now that's going to add this to this menu. And I can click Save Menu. And then it's going to show up here in the front. The Avalon Acting site, all of a sudden, right below us. We got a test page. But what if I don't want that there? What if, for instance, I want it as a submenu of Portfolio? I just drag this up to Portfolio, and then I slide this over here so that now I've got that denotes I've got a 2-level menu right there. So now when I come over here, I refresh, and notice that's gone. But when I hover over Portfolio, now I get a submenu that denotes that we have a page called Test Page, and I can click on that and go there. If I don't want this menu item here, which I don't, I come down here, click Remove, and then save that menu. And now when I go back to the front of the site, I'm no longer going to have that submenu there under Portfolio. And I also don't need that page, so I'm going to come into my All Pages interface. I'm going to come over here to that test page, and there are 2 ways I can do that. I can click here and come up to Bulk Actions and say Move to Trash, or I can just come over here and tell it to move it to trash. And it's going to move it to the trash, and then if I want to permanently delete it, I can come in here. And let's see, now I've got 2 different pages here already that I want to trash. So I'm going to click this little thing right here, right above that, right next to the title tag right there, and that's going to select all of those. I'm just going to click Delete Permanently. And now those pages are deleted permanently. I can come back and see I just have all of my relevant pages. Now I don't have anything else. So that is how you deal with pages and simple menu items in the WordPress interface.